So I'm gonna get to Numb Feeling now, right? And I told you I was in between which songs I like the most. I think Numb Feeling was the one that
Yeah,
really talked to me,
yeah,
and that was because of verse two. But we gonna get what you talked about. You one song away, right?
yeah. Hmm.
Obviously, every rapper is one song away. But I'm gonna ask you which song do you got that's your one song away?
I honestly can't tell you. It's probably in my notebook, and I haven't recorded it yet. That's just being honest, because each song, like I said, I can play something right now, dude, that you'd be like, you put that on Lone Wolf, and I'm like, it's, dude, I'm getting better with time, and I'm not being cocky.
See,
It's,
here you go. Here you go, making me mad because you
yeah,
doing
I know.
like again, bro. Like I feel so much of what you be talking about because I feel like we be in the same place. It's like we are better than 95% of the people doing what the fuck we doing. We just ain't had the right person hear us doing that shit, so we don't get the goddamn love and respect that we should get doing that shit.
That's bingo. It just, I don't know which song applies. Somebody can like Fair Hieroglyphics. No lie, I got a long email about Away not too long ago, and I'm like,
Long shot hit you from away, away, away.
so I'm like, it all depends on which song. I can't tell you. I've had this feeling about each song. I've had a feeling at one point where Bada Boom Bada Bing was gonna be the one to get me out. Like, but it ain't it. And I love Bada
Bada
Boom.
boom, bada bing was like for me. I feel like bada boom, bada bing sets up this shit you got going right now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But
But again, I know you, so it's a little bit different from the way I look at it.
yeah, yeah, you
Because
right.
I was gonna listen to your shit if it wasn't good, even though it is good, and I think it's good. Because if it wasn't good, we have a different conversation here.
Whole another
But right, but like it's like I'm gonna give you two listens just because you my nigga. But I also felt like in Numb Feeling, you was really like in your reflective storytelling bag, man.
yeah.
Like, and not to say that you haven't been telling stories in your other songs, but I felt like this one here was a little bit different. It was a little bit more personal, man. Like, what got you there?
Um, Again, just want people to know that I'm human, and letting them see that, okay, you're listening to my music, you're seeing my quote unquote successes. In a sense, you're watching that success, but realize what it took. Realize that it took me being at the bottom to even want to rise to the top. Realize that I went through every emotion you can go through as a person. Realize that I've been embarrassed. Realize I've been lied to, cheated on, backstabbed, talked about, crossed over. Gave people chances right after friends. But I've went through everything. So you see me smiling, you see me happy, you hear the music, but you got to understand that it wasn't overnight. Like it took me a lot of, it took me getting over a lot of insecurities. It took me getting over a lot of fears to get to this point. So I think with Numb Feelings, the word, the whole caption, excuse me, the whole title says it, Numb Feeling, because that's exactly what it took. That's what it did. That's the results of that. I'm numb. I'm numb to a lot of shit because I've been through so much.
You talked about before the age of 20, you got pepper spray. I figured that happened with your job, but it may have happened a different way.
It happened with my job. It happened in clubs. It happened outside of clubs.
I,
I did a lot.
and look, I got caught with the same shit at 19. My niggas got to fighting in a party. It was at Clark Atlanta, like in the student center. They got to fighting in there, and I just happened to be around them. Cause I ain't fighting with people because they want to fight. Like, whoa, 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 did we get disrespected? No, y'all the aggressors. I'm not helping y'all. Sorry, but I ended up catching the pepper spray because one of my boys, his J's, some sixes fell off his feet. And they were like, hey, will you go grab it for me? Like, yeah, I got you. I walked in there. I'm like, hold on now. I don't deserve this pepper spray. I wasn't fighting. I was in there on the women's.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and you said you had a gun put in your face. You said something about cases. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, no, I ain't gonna really talk about them cases, but as far as,
Yeah, I know. But like the gun in your face, can you talk
yeah,
about that?
yeah, it's just I'll be honest, being a young man and getting yourself in a situation where you think you got the upper hand, and then next thing you know, you got a gun in your face. And what do you do? What do you say? How do you think? How do you?
You can have my phone, my wallet, my clothes. I will go home naked. Just give me my keys so I can get home.
Oh, things of that nature. Growing up, and I was in Florida. I was in Pensacola. I've had it. I said two guns in my face. I've had multiple incidents where a gun have been in my face. And just like I said, one of them was fighting. One of them were just a random situation. You know, not to go into it too crazy, but just being young and being black in America and realizing that you know, sometimes the enemy can be your own people, sometimes the enemy can be a cop, sometimes the enemy can be it could be whoever. But just growing up and going through situations, but a lot of it too, I put out myself. You know, I shouldn't be in half them places doing what I was doing. So just growing up, man, and having them, you know, having them type of problems. I think we all been through there. I think we've all had a scuffle that get out of hand, and I think we've all, you know, talked to the wrong person the wrong way and found ourselves looking crazy. And
Bro, I'll tell you a funny story about that shit, right? I remember it was it was my sophomore year. It was before Coach Riddle had called, you know, James Jones up to sit on the end of the bench and not play. A Christmas tournament, and it was somebody from Chamblee. He stepped on my Clark's Wallabies.
not the Wallabies.
Right, the shoes you want dirty.
Yeah,
but he
everything back then, huh?
Right, he stepped on the bitches and I got mad. I was like, God damn, nigga, step on my shoes?
Yeah.
He was like, what you gonna do? I got all type of niggas on the east side right now. They'll be right here in 45 minutes. Your brother in my ear. Nah, man, fuck that shit. And you know me, bro. I ain't trying to fight nobody else. I'm just confused. I'm like, bro, you stepped on my foot. I was bothered by it. I don't understand why you're overreacting to me saying something to you. This should go like, hey, goddamn, you stepped on my feet. You should say, oh, my bad, bro. We should keep this moving. In my brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in his brain, oh, no, I'm going to make a phone call and we're going to clear this whole thing out. Yeah, and then it was like, whoa. Look here, bro. I'm not here for that. I pay my taxes.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Hey.
But it's just interesting how like you can have an issue with one person or some stuff can happen and you're thinking, hey, this is between me and him, or this is like a hands-to-hand thing, you know what I mean? Or I'm just going about my business. Mm-hmm. Nah, bro, y'all some other stuff. Because you talked about getting caught lacking too.
Yeah.
You got robbed?
You know, I didn't get robbed. Well, yeah, I got robbed. I didn't get as far as armed robbery, but I was okay. I was actually in Atlanta. I was performing, and picture this: you're performing, great song, everyone loves it. You know, you're getting applause. You know, you're walking out, everyone's applauding you, getting your contact info, telling you how great you're doing. Great, you're on the way, and you get to your car, you crank your car up, and you hear. You turn around and you look in your back seat, and your window is busted completely the fuck out. And they took whatever was in there. If you could only imagine what was in there. And
welcome to Atlanta.
Welcome to Atlanta, man. They say it all the time. You ain't been in Atlanta unless you ain't get robbed, and that's the truth.
I ain't gonna say all that because I lived there for 4 years and didn't get robbed. But let me tell you a little story about getting robbed, right?
Yeah.
We pulled up to a little Thursday club, right? Mm-hmm. It was my senior year, so it was 2014, second semester. Ran a little Hiram Velez in there, you know. I dap him up, all that shit. What's happening, little HV? Mm-hmm. Goddamn, the little junkies outside parking cars. Mm-hmm. I just happened to have some cash, so I slide the junkie some money just because.
Junkie outside parking car, only in Atlanta.
Right, and my homeboy was like, "Man, fuck that shit! Like this ain't his lot. He can't be charging me." I'm like, "You right, but I just slid him with something. Say, hey, bro, got you, bro. We come out there, everybody's windows were shattered but mine.
Oh, he looked out for you.
Yeah,
he looked out for you. Yeah, I mean it's like that. I did that too, but at the same time, you can't trust him either because I done seen both sides. I done seen somebody.
Oh yeah, no, I just said. If I just take a 20 piece loss to a junkie for whatever, you know what I mean? Like, man, it's $20, man. Like, if I'm losing sleep over $20, I got more problems in my life than to worry about.
Yeah, I feel the
same. So back to we talking about Numb Feelings.
Yeah.
You talked about a shorty hurting you.
Yeah,
nigga, I heard that.
You heard
but how old were you when this happened?
No, it wasn't shorty. No, it wasn't shorty. It wasn't who you think. No. This was...
you know what I'm trying to do right now.
I know what you're trying to do. No. It wasn't shorty. It wasn't shorty. It wasn't her. It wasn't nobody I would think. Nah. AC, you crazy, but nah, hey, you listening though. I can't get mad at you listening. I can't get mad at you listening, but no, it wasn't her.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was my girl was asleep the other night, right? I came in there, I was like, I'll be in there about 30 minutes, right? I finished up some work, come in there, she like snoring sleep, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm not sleepy. Let me get ready for this interview I got on Wednesday. So I just start playing the songs. And like I'm listening, like before I even went to like the next song, I listened to each song like 4 times, right? I'm just like, I gotta hear this. And so then I can come back to it and like start taking my notes and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, like, hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta ask it because I'm the media, even though it's my nigga. I still gotta ask the question.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, man, it ain't about shorty, man. You know, that's high school stuff. Nah, none of this. We was grown. This was grown men stuff. Yeah.
But a serious question though, because I've had an ex who ended up being gay, right? And if motherfuckers hear this, they might know who I'm talking about. But who cares? How did that, like, for me, it didn't bother me as a man. I'm like, that's between you, God, and yourself. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I don't hate the person that you were, and I don't hate who you were to me. Like,
yeah.
You in another bag. Now, how did that make you feel seeing like somebody who you actually rock with, no longer mess with men?
Yeah, I mean,
whether it was short term or long term.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it was short term, I don't know. It was temporary. It wasn't a permanent thing. But at the same time, I never cared. I never cared about that really. Still to this day, I never cared. It's just more of a when I heard it, I addressed you, and you made it seem like blasphemy. Like, how could you ever tell me this? And come to find out it was true. That's the thing that threw me off. So that's why I was more pissed. I was more pissed because I felt like we had a level of understanding and a level of honesty that we be and I felt like certain things like that, like, you shouldn't hide. If you felt like that, whether when we were together or not, you should have said something. But it's no hard feelings, man. It's no hard feelings. It's a bar that might hurt some feelings, but at the same time, it'll clear the air on a lot too.
I'll tell you what, man, you interview better than so many rappers. I've watched rappers interview and they're fucking terrible. And like, you know how to get your answer across without bothering people, but letting the music be the music.